Joining us now is Okpe with stories trending around the world. Hello, Janet.
Good morning, Dr. Abati. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
Perfect. Tundu, we had a great weekend, didn't we?
We did.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day to both of you.
Thank you. Good morning, Rufai. Thank you very much.
How many do we have in a year?
Dr. Abati, leave it.
Yes, just drop the story.
Okay, mothers should be celebrated every day.
Thank you.
Deserve it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So happy Mother's Day to both of you.
Well, thank you very much. Well, all right. Good morning to you, viewers. Here are some of the stories that are trending across the globe. In Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky accused the West of cowardice on Sunday. He was speaking after U.S. President Joe Biden said in a lacerating speech that Vladimir Putin would not stay in power, while attendees at the Academy Awards ceremony in Los Angeles expressed support for the country by falling silent for 30 seconds. Some arrived wearing blue and gold ribbons, the colors of the Ukrainian flag. In the United States, former President Donald Trump lashed out at Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson over the weekend, criticizing her refusal to define the word woman during Senate confirmation hearings. Speaking at a rally in Georgia, Trump seized on the hot-button issue, which has generated controversy in the wake of transgender swimmer Leah Thompson's NCAA title.
If she can't even say what a woman is, how on earth can she be trusted to say what the Constitution is?
My name is Mary Ebreta, contesting for National Woman Leader APC. I will not withdraw my aspiration.
In Nigeria, the All Progressives Congress convention over the weekend saw several aspirants backing out of various party positions with respect to the consensus arrangement of the party. Many broke down in tears, while others fought against the consensus adoption.
I have suffered for this party. I walked through this party from here to start with everywhere. We started this party, it was only few people. And now somebody that just joined the party last 3 months or 4 months, they want him to be the national. I'm standing for it. I want everybody to support me.
Under sports, videos of Manchester United football legend Patrice Evra playing chess with children of the Chess in Slums Africa, a non-profit organization known for using the game as a framework to promote champions from low communities, made the rounds over the weekend. In one of the video clips, the ex-France international was welcomed by a jubilant crowd, with many of them chanting his name. Finally, under entertainment, actor-comedian Will Smith on Sunday won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Richard Williams, the determined father who raised tennis champions Venus and Serena Williams in the film King Richard. However, Will Smith's first Oscar was overshadowed by the moment he strode on stage to slap one of the night's presenters, Chris Rock, for making a joke about his wife's hair.
My wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Congratulations to Will Smith. I feel Denzel is the oracle. He always makes the right statements real quick.
But that said, I don't like when people don't take accountability. The devil made me do it. Doesn't quite work.
Well, he did apologize.
You got up, no, he'd apologize to everybody but the person he slapped. So that's wrong. The other thing that's striking for me, I'm a big Will Smith fan. Even though he's made this mistake, I remain a Will Smith fan. He never swears in his music. He's always said that his grandmother doesn't want him swearing. And there he was, dropping F-bombs. I guess provocation, anger. It's unfortunate. He shouldn't have done it.
I heard what you said.
My takeaway from him is when he said, well, you never know what love will make you do. Yeah. So is that how love affects men and women?
No, you should answer that because you're in love. Because you're in love. You can't hit somebody.
No, he was defending his wife. He was standing up for his wife.
I I think
violence is never the answer.
And like Tunde and I were saying quickly, I think it's going through a lot. This is a culmination of many things Will Smith is going through in his head. The scandal, the open relationship with his wife and the likes, a lot of people taking jabs at him and all of that. I think Will Smith honestly should make up his mind. If he can't take the hit that comes from being with Jada Pinkett Smith, he should, they should go their separate ways. Because he's going through a lot and he's dying inside. This is not the Will Smith I know. I was appalled by what he did.
Well, you can't slap people.
We've already agreed.
Chris Rock is not pressing charges.
The answer. Well, he actually did.
If he doesn't press charges, the LAPD says then
they can't do anything. He's very lucky.
Well, all right. We shall begin what's trending in Nigeria. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, on Sunday declared his intention to contest the presidency in the 2023 general election. The governor made the announcement when he visited Benue State to consult stakeholders of the People's Democratic Party over his ambition to run. Well, in a video that has now gone viral, Wike said that he is running so that the PDP will take over power from the APC by force. Let's take a listen.
To remove this APC from power. See, my mother told me, when a madman flocks you, don't run. If you run, the madman will pursue you. If you flock you, take stick back, flog the madman. That the madman will, this is very painful. Then the madman will start running. This APC, they require people too, who will tell us enough is enough. And I'm that person that can tell them enough is enough. We must take this power. Power, they know the dashable. Do you dash power? Power is what? Taking. I'm ready to take it for PDP. And I will take it for PDP. They know the dash power. Then they take power. All these people want the re-election. If they support me. To do what? I've come out. I'm going to take this power from APC. Back to PDP. So I'm begging all of you here, Abamoro, Suswan, Senator, spoke well, members, chairman, don't go and sell your vote. Don't go and sell your vote. Give me. Let me return power to PDP. Thank you.
Dr. Mati, I've been waiting for him to declare, but this was so, it was unexpected. I didn't expect him to go this way.
Anyway, it's entertainment season. Yeah. And we're going to see a lot from Nigerian politicians going forward. But it is perfectly within the rights of Governor Wike of Rivers State to say he's interested in the presidency. Yeah. But he made some other claims. One, that there is no founding father in the PDP anymore, because when all of them ran away, he was the one that took over the party and started funding the party. So he seems to have a sense of entitlement, a sense of proprietary, entitlement over the PDP. I don't know whether it will be as easy as he thinks for him to just dominate the PDP, a party where he's already been accused of dominating, simply because he uses money from Rivers State to sustain the party. And there was a veiled attack on, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Senator Bukola Saraki. Well, even if he says he's now the founding father of PDP, he should realize that he will also need to carry other people along. The second point, that is a theory about how you handle a madman and enough is enough, and all of that. Look, that theory cannot work. If a madman strikes you with a stick and you strike him back, let him go and test it. Because the madman may bring out a machete. And in Nigerian politics, that's probably how it works. The madman theory may be of a different complexion in Nigerian politics. Absolutely. So if you hit a madman with a stick and he brings out a machete,
what are you going to do?
You'll be the one to take to your heels.
No, he says the madman will have
Okay, then the third point, he says nobody gives power. I think it's absolutely right in that regard. People sit at home and they say they are playing politics from their bedroom. No, nobody is going to bring power to you at home. You have to show interest. You have to work for it, okay? And it needs to carry people along. The more important point that he made, however, was that in the course of that conversation, he talked about addressing security, rule of law, promoting investments, making a difference. Okay, maybe you should focus on that instead of talking about mad people, up and down. Nobody is going to listen to his madness theory. Yeah. If he wants to be president, what is he bringing to the table? And how will he mobilize people to provide the necessary support?
Tudu, I particularly enjoyed his plea, though, when he was saying, give it to me. Give me the thing.
Don't sell it. Never a dull moment with Governor Wike. He has quite a way with words. Right. But I was watching your show yesterday, and you had this guest that described PDP as Wike Party. What did he call it? Yes. Yeah. So that's to your point about him, being dominant in the party. But it's funny you use the word entitlement, because he felt that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was being entitled himself, saying that if I contest for the presidency, I will get the ticket. This is former Vice President Atiku. So now we're about to see if he will indeed get that ticket from PDP.
Right.
It is political season, so I don't see the big deal about anybody declaring. He has declared, so what? What is most important for me is for them to bring what they will do for Nigerians forward. Let us, in local parlance, pieces their manifesto. And the next thing is, can you run based on his records? What are his records? We can't push away over 40% unemployment rate in Rivers State that is prevailed on for 8 years. Those are the records that when the debates come up, will be challenged based on. How will he help lift 33% of Nigerians out of poverty?
You always say that, yeah.
How will he improve the security situation in the country? How will he improve capital import, productivity in the country? How will he help manufacturers that are beginning to shut down their factories in the country? Because those are the things that can create jobs. And he needs to spell out all of that. And we benchmark it by his antecedents. That is what the Nigerian people want. They are crying already. See, all this theatrics and everything and all of that about madmen, those are just political calisthenics.
That's weak
People can
style.
do everything they want to do. But the core problems facing Nigeria, the problems of poverty, he should bring his manifesto. We pieces it here.
But what does the manifesto have to do with governance? Nothing in this country.
It does nothing in this country, but at least there is something we can hold some people by. And that's why when some people say they are going to build refinery in the first 2 or 3 or 4 years, and they've not built it to date, and we are still paying subsidy. That's why when some people said that subsidy is a scam, and now what they call the scam, they are still paying it, then we can hold them by what they said. When some people said they were going to do restructuring.
I guess that's what you're trying to say. Right?
So that we can hold them. You said it too. Right. In fact, some people have contested that they will turn $1 to £1.
Well, all right. The All Progressives Congress convention over the weekend took a dramatic turn after various supporters of Nigeria's Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, and the national leader of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, engaged in a shouting match. Let's take a look. While supporters of the central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, who has not declared his intention to run for the presidency in 2023, tripped out in numbers, chanting his praise. The central bank governor has not declared his intention, but I mean, this is what a convention looks like. I saw a lot of banners, different banners, even for Amechi Rotimi, who I believe over the weekend said, he actually said he wasn't going to run for presidency, that he had to ask his wife, there are too many things that comes with it. But I mean, this is what goes on, I guess, in a convention.
Yeah, and to add to Emefiele, the vice president hasn't made any declaration either. Yeah. But that's not stopping these supporters groups. And that's what you've expressed several times, and I completely agree with you. The idea that people have to be pushed, the idea that you have to be sort of cajoled. The president of Nigeria is a highly important political office, and it has to be something that you want. It has to be something that you aspire to, you work for. Nobody should be pushing you. We've had a history of reluctant presidents, and it's been a disaster. Absolutely. We don't need another one in 2023.
Dr. Bati, your take on Emefiele?
Yes, I agree with you. I don't think people should be forced to become president or to show interest. And one gentleman called Oliver somebody, an economist, was quoted by, what's his name? Emmanuel Feni, saying, oh, this was very historic. This doesn't happen every time. This is the first time a central bank governor will be promoted by youths as a possible presidential candidate. No, I think it's very bad for Godwin Emefiele that this is continuing. It's an embarrassment. He is governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. He is not governor of the Central Bank of the APC. He is governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. And the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the man in charge of monetary policy and in charge of many other things, cannot allow his name to be dragged into the arena of partisan politics, because it would then create a crisis of confidence for the Apex Bank. Now, before now, Godwin Emefiele had issued a statement to say that, look, it's his enemies that are behind this campaign, that it is God that puts people in positions, and that at no time has he ever said publicly that he wants to be president of Nigeria. Now, this group, somebody is funding them. The APC League of Youth Professionals, the APC League of this, and they go to a party convention, and they are calling the name of the Central Bank Governor of Nigeria in vain. The spokesperson of that group, one Asiwaju Bola, I think Godwin Emefiele should proceed post haste and sue him for defamation, for invoking his name in vain. And that will be the consistent thing to do, in line with the press statement that he issued previously. Because, I mean, these people, they have names, they have faces, they are jeopardizing his interests. What if tomorrow, some people now come up and say, well, the president should remove Emefiele because he's already playing politics with the Central Bank of Nigeria. And I hope that the Central Bank Governor of Nigeria, in reaction to this political theater, will issue a statement, again, to disown this proxy agitators, these hidden persuaders, as they are called. As for the Tinubu and Jagaba, all of that is just political theater. The vice president himself has also not shown interest. But we know that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared interest. That is a kingmaker who wants to be king. Yeah. And he has made it very clear. If Vice President Osinbajo is interested, he should come forward.
Absolutely.
And say so with confidence.
Yes.
I mean, people should have the boldness. If you want to do anything, come out and declare. That's that I'm going to say. I hate all this proxy declaration. But most importantly, Oji, I'm scared this morning. Do you know why I'm scared, my dear? I see an army of unemployed young people that are carrying placards everywhere for politicians. Oji, this is scary. A lot of these young people don't have jobs. They make up the over 33% and increasing number of unemployed people. If you could have an army of jobless people like this in the country, it doesn't portend well for the country. We must create jobs for these people, Oji.
Very well said, Rufai. Well, thank you all again for your beautiful analysis, as always.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's all I have for you on What's Trending today.